Welcome back to
Welcome
the
back.
podcast. It's the first time you're hearing it. Man, with too much of that time.
It's all right.
Too much of the... So...
Do you want to talk
let me
about
explain,
the wedding you just
Let
went
me
to?
explain to the audience what has happened.
What's happened
Is that
today?
Dalen and I have been shooting the shit for 40 minutes
40 minutes already.
and hadn't podcasted yet.
No.
Which is normally...
That's how much shit we were talking.
Here. Normally we get here and then start the podcast. And then we do it. And
Yes.
then I'm like, leave. Get out of my house now. All right, go away.
I remember the part when I
Bitch.
say no.
You ever hear on other podcasts how they're like, oh, let's go like get dinner or let's like whatever after the show.
when do
Let's
we do
watch
that?
a movie after the show.
Yeah.
Are we ever gonna do that?
We
I don't
can't.
think we're gonna.
You can ask
'cause
me if you
I'm
want.
not gonna ask you. I don't think.
Then no, I don't think.
I think what it comes down
Or
to.
maybe I will.
I think what it comes down to is I have too many things I'm doing.
Yeah. I think Emily
Let me
is what I almost said. That's wrong.
tell
Emma.
Let me
Go
tell
ahead
you
and tell
about
me.
Emma. Let me tell you about Emma. Emma wants you to come home sometimes.
Emma wants me to come home after the podcast, I think.
Yeah, probably.
She wants me to come home unless I say otherwise.
You want to like...
If I tell her before that would happen, she'd be like, no, whatever.
You want to like play GTA tonight?
Yeah, okay.
So basically the point of life is that you wake up one morning and you're like, whoa, and you look around, you take it all in, you're like, wow, that shit's cool. Look at all this shit going on, and you're taking it all in, and then you just get really fucking horny, and that's the point of life.
And that's when you say this.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Stefani.
Oh man, dude. So I got a job offer. I think I told you.
you didn't.
I think I told you already about
Tim,
this.
you motherfucker.
This is the same one as
You didn't
before.
tell me.
My cousin is leaving his position at Premiere, the place that I work.
Yeah.
And now it's official. Like the boss has come to me and been like, "Do you want that job?"
Do you want to come?
Because before my cousin was like, "Hey Tim, this job's going to be open soon, and if you want it, you might start thinking about that." I was like, "Cool, thanks for letting me know." Well, my boss just was like, "Hey Tim, job happened, and
Job
do you
offering.
want job?" And
Job happening.
And I was like, "Let me think about it." So
What job was it
so
again?
I thought about it, right?
Yeah, okay.
So the job is this. I
Hey,
would
what's up? This is
be
Gwen Stefani.
I'd be basically
I'd be Gwen Stefani.
basically be a graphic designer on the staff. It's like what I would do is set up all the print files and all of the cut files, and some of that would be me taking logos and stuff that clients give us and designing trucks for them, and some of that would be duplicating stuff that already exists for missing files, and some it's like a variety of things, and about 30% of it's graphic design.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not a bad job.
You think you would
and
have
I could
gotten it if you weren't in graphic design?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think I would have.
Good.
I could start this job right away. Mm-hmm. Right the fuck now.
Right now.
But there are some issues. Issue number 1.
We got issue number 1 here.
Issue number
Give it up
1.
for issue number 1, everybody.
What's up? This is Big Will Smith.
Issue number 1 is that fuck. I don't remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Issue number 1
There we go.
is that the this would require me to quit my internship.
No, I
don't
knew that would happen.
I don't want to. I figured that as well. Oh God,
We're getting
it's my mom.
Your mom sounds like that?
Yeah,
The ending of Sergeant?
yeah, exactly. Yes, you're the first person that's ever gotten that
Because you
besides
told
my
me.
mom. Oh,
It's,
well, that's a little
it.
disappointing.
Wouldn't that be cool if I knew?
It would.
Because you're like, oh my god, Dalen said a Beatles thing? Nah, it's because you told me.
But I mean,
I've never
it's
heard
just,
that.
it's like, there's nothing special about that chord because it's just a C major. Mm-hmm. But if you know that song, like, you're like, oh yeah, I know what that is.
I know a C major chord.
But, so I would have to quit my internship. Not a surprise, but that is unfortunate because for one thing, I would feel bad for them because their normal time for you to quit, if you're going to quit, is after a year. Well, that's already passed, but they would have wanted me to let them know earlier because they've already had their hiring cycle.
Yeah.
They have a specific time every year they do that. So I'd be screwing them over just a little bit. I don't think it'd be a huge problem. I'm going to talk to them about it on Friday when I'm back in the office. But I'd be screwing them over a little bit, so I feel bad about that. But I also love my internship. I really like the people I work with there, and it's fun. And it gives me time to do homework when I have downtime. It's great. It's really good. And I don't want to quit it. You know what I mean? Also, they finally bumped my pay up a little bit, so it doesn't suck as much.
Which one pays more?
Oh, this pays more. Definitely.
Oh, the
Premiere stuff.
Okay.
The job offer.
But you're doing the internship because eventually you will make more there?
I'm doing the internship because it was something to do, and it is directly graphic design. Like, this is more like a job that I would want to have in the future. This will never pan into a job.
Oh, it won't?
No.
Okay, so you won't get a job from that.
Yeah, so it's like there's no reason not to quit it. You know what I mean? But it feels shitty to quit it right now because that moment passed. And also, I really like it. And it looks good on my resume. It'll look good on my resume either way.
Yeah.
That won't matter. But the experience that I'm getting there is good. And it is more directly related. I will be getting different experience at this new thing. So that's good too.
Yes.
But I'm just... That sucks a little bit.
That's weird that it's an internship that doesn't pan out into anything.
There are a lot like that. And
really?
This one is directly through U of L. And that's why it doesn't turn into anything.
That feels... I mean, it gets you experience, I guess, but it feels like...
I feel like at least 50% of internships are not expected to like turn into a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about something.
But I don't know.
I think I'm thinking about it a bit in a different...
Maybe.
I think I'm thinking about it a bit different.
Well, and it may be in different fields it does more.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think we both established, Dalen, that you are thinking about it a bit different.
Hi, this is Britney Spears. Hey, this is Miley Cyrus.
Oh my god. It's so fucking fast. Oh,
I just slow it down.
No.
I won't slow that
I don't want
down.
you to. I don't want you to. It's so long.
I won't do it.
Problem number 2. I looked... This is within the normal range of what I would be paid for a job like this. The pay that they're offering me. But it is much below the average. The average pay for a job like this, based on the research that I've done,
and they're paying
looking at the hourly.
You're talking about the ones that premiere.
Yeah. Jesus.
Hey, this is Rihanna.
Is what I think that I should be paid. They're gonna pay me. So. It's like, and maybe I shouldn't be sharing that on here. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Doesn't matter.
That's not necessarily going to stop me from taking it, you know. But that's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. It's more than what they're currently paying me.
It's more money.
Yeah, what they're currently paying me is, which is nice. It's nice that I would be getting.
You
a pay
don't have
bump.
to stay with it,
right? And I'm not planning to stay more than like 3-ish years.
Yeah,
that's probably about all I would do. So it's not bad. It's definitely not a bad first job, but it's not like
it's not paying
based
a lot.
on what I've looked at. I could probably see one of my friends just got a job offer, and it turns out that one's not going to work out. I don't know all the specifics, but they had got a job offer for $55 an hour, fresh out of college, as a graphic designer.
Yep.
And it's like, you know,
see, if you feel like you could get another job like that
Yeah.
as easily, because I don't know what it's like for graphic designers.
See,
I don't know.
That's what I'm struggling with. Is like, can I not? I don't know.
Is it like a competitive job field, or is it like not that competitive? Do you know? Do they talk? I would hope they talk about that.
It is a relatively competitive job market, and right now there are not a lot of positions open
For just anywhere
for
for graphic design.
Right.
That makes sense. I don't understand where there'd be a lot of turnover in places,
Right.
so I guess that makes sense.
Right now, in particular, there's not a lot because of some very specific shit that happened to the graphic design field during COVID. Like, a lot of jobs were altered in many ways because of COVID, but like some very specific shit happened with graphic design, to my understanding. And now there are not a lot of openings.
Damn, dude.
And there already weren't the most, because a lot of, like, 10 years ago, graphic design was like the shit to do, because it was like there weren't a lot of people doing it and there were a lot of jobs. And then everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do that.
Hey, I see you're drawing a picture right there. You should do graphic design.
Exactly.
Everyone's mother and father and everything in the family said that.
Yeah. And then
The whole Brady Bunch came into the room and said it to
and
your
then their
mom.
passion became graphic design. And
Oops.
And there we are. So it's not, so that's part of why I'm like seriously considering this, is because it's like, even if the pay's not great, it's a job that
It's
I
a
can
job.
have, and it's a stable job, and it gives me benefits that a lot of jobs
Yep.
wouldn't. I have health insurance right now.
And they could give you raises, couldn't they?
Yeah, and they do give yearly raises, and it sounds like not too bad.
Okay.
But so I'm torn. There are definite upsides and definite downsides.
Yeah. I say, in my opinion, I'd say, I mean, if you don't have anything right now, necessarily,
Yeah.
if that internship, I know you like that internship,
I do.
so I get, but it doesn't really matter either if you
No.
say no to that and
Yeah.
do the internship right now. You're still in school.
Right.
So it's like,
And that's really why this is a difficult decision. Like, if I didn't have like, I haven't really looked super hard to find jobs because I'm not worried about that right now. Like, I'm more worried
You don't
about
need
school
to.
happening right now.
yeah.
So if I knew like exactly what's out there for me in the things that I'm looking for, and this was like one of the few options, that would
Yeah.
be different. But this is a situation where it's like it just came up out of the blue, and I don't know what else is out there.
Now that I'm thinking about it, stick with your internship, because I would think, because all jobs care about is experience in what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you would be going 100% graphic design to 30% graphic design.
Right.
You know.
Well, and see,
they're gonna
that's
see
the
that
other
you have less
thing.
than others.
That's the other thing that I already talked to the guy at my internship about the logistics of taking a job like this. And he said that if this is the kind of work I want to do, or if I just want to work in-house as a designer somewhere, which is I think what I want to do, that this is a fine first job. But he said that if I ever want to work at an agency, which I'm not sure if I want to or not. It doesn't sound super appealing, but there are nice things about working at an agency. He said that
Money.
if I ever want to work at an agency, if I try to go directly from this to that, it will be difficult.
Yeah.
Because they will look at this and be like, oh, well, that's not real design.
yeah.
So,
It's fair.
which is, it is what it is. So that's why I'm torn.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm still happy. Just very happy. And the reason that I'm very happy is because I got a random job offer.
Because I'm pointing at
Can't
a gun
complain
at,
too
I'm
much
pointing
about
a-
that.
I'm pointing a gun at you right
Yeah,
now.
that
That's
makes
why
me
you're happy. Hey, I could see.
But I can't be too upset. Got a random job offer that I can take or cannot if I don't want to. Pretty cool.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Speaking of jobs,
Jobs.
natural segue.
Tell me about it.
Don't you like a natural segue? You brought that up, and I went, "Oh, this is a good segue."
Yeah, it is.
Yo,
like,
this outcast. Yo,
like
this, yo, this,
15
yo, this,
minutes
yo,
later,
this,
it's
yo,
gonna
this, yo, this,
segue.
yo, this, yo, this, yo, this outcast. 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 Yo, this outcast.
What's your dirty Nelly? What's your dirty Nelly? What's your dirty Nelly? What's your dirty Nelly? What's your
Hey, this is Rihanna. Hey, this is Rihanna. Hey, this is Miley Cyrus. Hey,
God. Jesus.
Tim,
Yeah. Fucking tell me about
what
it.
if I told you I got a new job?
You got a new job?
What if I told
What if you told me that?
What if I told you
If you
that?
told me that, I think I'd be like, "Whoa, you got a new job?"
We could be like this guy right here.
Yeah, man.
Face backwards.
Face back.
This is my favorite.
Backhead.
This is my favorite reality show on Sci-Fi. Face
yeah,
back.
Yeah. MySpace. Tell me about it.
I want the audience to guess what's happening right now first.
I'll go ahead and tell you right now. He's dangling a boy.
It's not true.
Dangling a baby
I'm not
boy
doing
child over a chasm.
I'm putting a fedora on the.
He's gonna see
on the microphone.
He's gonna see if that baby boy lives from the fall.
Spider-Man doesn't die.
Baby boy. Spider-Man.
Tim,
Baby boy.
Tim, I want you to guess what job I interviewed for and will be starting on the 23rd. I want you to guess what that was.
Home Depot.
You got it.
I have no idea. I don't even know where to start.
You ever put a big old lumber in a bag? Put the lumber in the bag. You think if someone was to rob a Home Depot, they say put the lumber in the bag?
Put that lumber in the fucking bag, you bitch. I don't want to die.
It's your dirty Nelly.
It's dirty.
It's dirty, all right?
Okay.
Hey, Tim, I need
Tell me
you
about
to make some guesses.
All right. I think
Gun to your head.
I think you applied for rapid fired pizza.
You think I applied for rapid fire pizza?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm still in the pizza industry?
I think you applied for a job on the Tesla assembly line.
What? Where is that?
I think you applied. I don't know. I just assume that must be a thing.
I just assumed that
they've got to have an assembly line.
I assumed that you were gonna do that.
Yeah,
at some point.
I've known all my life you were going to do that. It's just a matter of time. I think that you applied to be the state senator.
I'm gonna be an apprentice electrician.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Did you hear that?
Apprentice electric.
Did you hear the words I just said? What?
You're going to be.
What did I say?
You said I'm going to be an apprentice electrician.
We'll be right back.
Did you get the job? Did they say
We'll be right back.
All right. Did you get the job?
I got the job.
Hell yeah, you did.
STEM.
When you
Stimothy,
start?
the 23rd.
The
idiot.
fucking 23rd. That's
What?
basically next week.
That's basically now.
It's basically
I'm starting
3
right
weeks
now.
from now.
I'm starting right now.
So, what's that gonna look like?
What's it gonna look like?
Yeah.
Well, so I don't know.
You're gonna follow around the electric boy.
I'm gonna follow around the electric boy, a bunch of them, and I'm gonna get him things, and I'm gonna watch,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stay there and go to
Okay.
school, and they're gonna pay for my school
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty sick.
if I decide I like it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm doing
How does
it.
that work? Do you have like a certain amount of time, and then you have to be like, I'm doing it?
They recommend that. They're like, well, don't just be here 2 months ago. I want to do it because
Right.
you got to see the other parts of the job and
Yeah.
just know because
No, that
they
makes sense.
They
Yeah.
don't want to spend a bunch of money on training me for that kind of stuff if
For you to be like, fuck.
yeah, because that's happened before. And I'm doing it because I was like, well, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
That's fair.
And so I decided to become an electrician because electricians
Are
aren't tired.
notoriously awake.
They're notoriously never
Just so rested.
They never come home tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never once as an electrician been like, what a hard day's work. Never heard that. But
Yeah.
I
well,
would-
and if they get tired, you just reach in, grab.
you just reach in, grab, and rewire.
You reach in and grab it. And whoa! And then you're good.
So I think I'm gonna. Nope.
Tell me about it.
I don't think I'm gonna. Nope.
All right. Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Fuck
so, what does it entail? So it's more construction.
Okay.
So I'll be in like the company that I will be working for does like, but they hire them to do like rewiring of like new hotels or new apartment buildings or
Yeah.
new that kind of stuff that they're building, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna be following people around for the first bit, and if I decide I like the work and I want to stick to it,
Yeah.
they'll pay for my school and I'll be an apprentice, and then I'll just be an electrician after that, and I'll
Yeah.
make money,
Okay.
and then I'll be able to make money and have a job.
That would be pretty cool.
Hey,
How long does the schooling take, did you say?
4 years.
Okay. It's a lot of it.
It's a lot of that, but
So do you get to work while you're schooling?
Yep.
That helps.
yep.
Because it's not just...
It's not much. It's just like school during nights sometimes, and it's
Okay.
just like it's basically just long-term training to
Yeah.
be an electrician, and it'll pay well.
Yeah.
So
That makes a big difference.
that makes a big difference, right?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
it pays well and there's benefits.
Yeah.
If I just keep doing it, I mean, what
Right.
if I just keep doing it?
Nothing wrong with electricity.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Probably people are going to need electricity.
I think so. But isn't that weird?
Probably people want that.
Don't you think it's a bit weird?
That you might be electric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think is that?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like what I would have thought.
No.
But
What would you have
honestly,
thought?
it makes sense.
It does, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Honestly, it seems like something you got. You got that one.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Whatever. You know what?
That's a good job to have.
the older, yeah, it's right.
Good job.
The older I get, the more I'm like,
Can I just have a job?
can I just have a job, please? Yes.
Yeah.
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 That and also
honestly, same here.
just give me a fuck. Just let.
I just have a job.
I just stop doing all this bullshit. And can I just please work?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'll work
I
for
promise
you.
you I'll work.
I haven't stopped working since.
Promise you I'm gonna do it.
I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. But also, I've realized that it's not as important, at least to me, to do what I like more to like what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't have to like do
Yeah.
the thing that I always wanted to do, or like
No,
something
that's
that's
a
one
great
of my
way to
special interests.
Put that too.
Yeah, it's just important that if I like what I'm doing, don't leave it. You know,
Yeah.
like that's what I've noticed about doing pizza is like I like the act of prepping ingredients and stuff. Is
Yeah.
it what I've always been? Am I interested? Can I not wait to get there to do it? No, I can.
No, yeah, you can wait.
I can wait.
Yeah.
I'd rather be at home, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I would rather do those things forever. I don't think there's any job out there where I'd be like, I'd rather be doing my job than doing what I do outside of work.
Well, and honestly, in some ways, having that attitude can be unhealthy.
Right?
Like, I don't think that everybody that just loves their work has an unhealthy relationship with work.
Exactly.
But it's really easy for that to kind of turn into like being a workaholic, where you're just always trying
Working.
to be in work. And like, if you're not at the office doing work, you're at home doing work. And like, that's not what you want.
No.
Nobody should be doing that.
No. You can enjoy.
For the most part.
I feel like I've come to I think I can be okay doing that as long as I like what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as I like the work that I do. And I don't know if I'm going to like electricity. I might be a not electric man.
Yeah.
I might
You
decide,
might not be electric.
That's why before I start like doing schooling and doing the actual like real training stuff, I'm going to do it until I'm like
until you're sure.
until I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
No, that's a great way that they have that set up. That's really smart.
Right?
Because
Yeah.
that's way better than just like, oh, well, I'm going to go to school for 4 years to be electric,
in that
and now I'm doing it.
and I won't have to pay a cent,
Yeah, that's awesome.
right?
That's awesome.
It's something that anyone can do. that's the thing that was driving me crazy is I have been looking for trade things or apprenticeships or I told you about doing the computer stuff. And it's like the reason why I got in so quickly is because Emma's stepdad is an electrician.
Oh, yeah.
And is pretty high up in the company.
Nice.
Like pretty high up.
Yeah.
So I got an interview immediately, and it's like, if you know someone, man, just get in there.
Yeah.
So now maybe I'll be the guy that's like, hey, I know how that works.
Yeah. Look at that.
I pointed at a light.
that works.
I pointed at the light for those who weren't watching. Make sure you pay attention next week.
Electricity.
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 Well, that's pretty cool, dude.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
In that, I walked out of the interview this morning and went, oh.
Yeah.
I went, oh.
Do you suddenly feel like an adult? Yeah.
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 I'm going to try and not let it change.
That's the thing that's been like the weirdest about like I've never got a job offer for a thing and then had to like think about it.
Yeah.
Because like when the Windows Doors and More thing came around, it's like, well, yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Like,
because I'm not doing anything else
I'm not
now.
doing anything.
But this one, it's like, no, here's something that's kind of like a real job. Like this is like a real job. Mm-hmm. Not that what I'm currently doing isn't, but I'm working there part-time and I'm like, I'm not doing that much and I'm just kind of helping where they need me. So it doesn't feel like a job. It's like you're kind of here to do whatever needs to be done. You don't have a role.
Yeah.
Really. But this is like, no, here's your, like, this is what you'd be doing and you're going to be working 45 hours a week and this is the thing. And so like that it keeps hitting me. I'm like, holy shit, like this is like adult life now. Like there keep being things as we get older. It's like, you know, moving out there. That's the like one of the first big ones that hits you. But like it just keeps piling on. It's just more and more.
It keeps
like,
getting
oh,
more
shit.
and more. And really, you don't change as much as they keep piling on.
Right. Yeah.
You do change, but not as much as the big adult shit keeps happening.
Right.
You always feel a little bit under it.
You look inwardly and you're like,
I'm not. What?
Nah, I'm
what
not.
are you talking? Do you know what I do once a week? You guys want to know what I do once a week? And you're like, yeah, go ahead and mess with very dangerous wires.
Yeah.
For a whole building.
Yeah. And it's like, and then when I go home, I'm gonna go.
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I do in my spare time.
Oh, okay.
So that's my hobby, I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
And
That's
then
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what else I was talking about today? Is like, the craziest part about growing up and being adult.
Being dad.
It being dad. Not yet. Not yet. Not ready just yet. But I was like, what do I, your aspirations kind of change depending on who you are. Like, recently, I've just been like wanting a house. I just want to buy a house because I was thinking about my lease is coming up, and I was like, I don't want to fucking, because we're probably gonna move again,
Right.
And it's like I don't want to fucking move. I want a place to goddamn stay. I want a house.
I want a hat over my head.
I see all these people walking with hats on their heads, and I go, "Where's my house?
Where's my house?" Yeah, I know what you mean. Your aspirations do change. I have none now. So
What happened?
I don't have any.
What?
I kind of just.
You sucked it.
I just want to lay down.
Oh well.
My aspiration is to lay down.
Your
and
aspirations
not-
are to get a job. You said
not
that.
Have it. No, I get what you mean though, and it's
More
like
money, so you can do more things.
More things with my hat.
You can do more things with your hat. You can make more money.
Yeah, make hat.
If you ever wanted to, like, if you're like, hey,
I made money.
I want a more luxurious place because I can afford that, right?
Yeah,
Because both of you are making money.
It's
you
like
can.
a video game because video games are like life, and then you do things in the game, and then it's like what you had to do in life. Let me tell you about a dumb thing about Gran Turismo real quick.
Okay.
Gran Turismo, makes you take your car into the
You
shop.
mind if I light this up real quick?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, normally I don't let people smoke in here, but yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. I can't imagine somebody grabbing like a cigar or something
then
and just
deep-
like
Trying to deep throat it, trying to just swallow it whole.
yeah. In Gran Turismo, the more you drive your car, the more wear and tear there is on it, and eventually, like you have to take it into the shop and pay money to get it fixed.
You have to go to a Valvoline.
And you have basically, and you have to replace the engine over time if it gets like damaged and shit. Why would you do that? Why would you make
It's
the
a
game work
video
like
game.
that? That's what I'm saying. Like there are games like Breath of the Wild, you have to eat and stuff. And at first, I was not on board for that.
It's so satisfying
But
to watch him eat it, though.
Yeah. Well, and when he cooks, it's a
It does a dance.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Wish that. What
so,
if you
like-
went every time you went and got your oil changed in that game? They all just started dancing
Honestly,
and shit.
I might be down for it.
Yeah, why not?
But see, like that's what like some games I feel like that's great. But the thing that I like about car games is I don't have to worry about maintaining the cars that I'm wrecking.
Yeah.
You know, why would you put that in the game?
Yeah, if you're-
why would you put that there, huh?
I don't know.
Why would you make me pay money in the game for that?
I don't know.
I don't want to do that. And it's probably one of those things where after I've done it for a while, it's like, it's whatever. But right now, I'm just like, no, I play video games so I don't have to do real life. And
Yeah.
real life is maintaining your car.
But you
know
said
what
it's
I
a
mean?
simulator game, right?
It is, but it's not like
They took it too far.
it's like they took it one step further than it needed to be gone.
It's like you were already simulating
But
enough.
the thing that I don't understand is like if you're gonna do that, do it. So you don't have to pay to get dents fixed. Your dents just automatically get fixed. You can trash your car while you're driving it, and it's fine, and that just automatically gets fixed. So it's like either you're trying to be fully immersive and you have to pay for all that shit to get fixed, and I get that, and I might be okay with
what
that.
a terrible game, though.
That would suck.
That's a terrible
But
game.
then, like, if you make all that stuff super cheap and the race is worth a lot of money, it's not so bad, and then it can be a more of immersive experience. I get the idea behind something like that, but that's the thing. You don't pay for that. So I'm like, so I only have to pay for like oil changes and shit. I'm like, why do I have to pay for oil changes? Like,
Car.
what is that?
Car.
Also, there's like
It's a car.
a wheel where you win prizes and shit, and you get like tickets to spin the wheel. I get the lowest prize every time. There are
Damn.
5 options, and I always get the lowest.
Damn, they
one.
do that to you.
Yeah, I think it's like got to be on purpose at this point because
They do
I've
it to
spun
you.
it too many times. You know.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. Video games. I just don't get. It's like I'm doing this to have a good time when I'm done working and
Yeah.
done figuring out my life shit.
Yeah.
And you're making it more like my life shit. Please stop.
Please stop.
Please stop doing that.
You know what they asked me in my interview this morning?
Tell me about it.
They asked me what I like to do for fun.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I've
That's a
like-
hard fucking question.
And I was like,
Sleep, baby.
what do I like to...
None of the answers feel good.
No,
'Cause it's
I
like
was
I don't
like-
want to say I play video games because it's like doesn't fit. But
I
also you don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
But like that
But
would have been...
when they asked me that. I don't want to say that because that's that's like the main thing I do. But like that's it. That's all I really do.
For fun. I mean, what time do you have to do anything else?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't... I
like
said, I was
fun.
like, I mean, I used to play video games. I used to watch
Yeah.
things more often.
Yeah.
What do I do for fun? I'll find something to
Wonder
do.
where the time went.
I'll get home and I'll be like, let me help Emma cook dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me, I should probably wipe that down real quick.
Yeah.
That's what I do
Oh
for
god,
fun.
that thing needs to be cleaned now.
I lay down on my bed and somehow time passes and my phone is in my hand.
Yeah.
That's the most fun I have.
Yeah.
So I guess I watch things, but it's not like I'm having fun. I'm just
Right.
I'm just chilling out.
Man, isn't that a little sad?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. And they gave you the job anyway.
they gave me the job.
They were like, he does. Well, all
Wow,
right. I guess
man.
we'll give him the job. He's really sad
he's-
right now.
He's really not gonna have fun at home after this one. I mean, What, are we going to change that?
No.
But here's the thing. I don't think that's going to change.
No.
I think, you know what I do? I should have said I do this podcast for fun. If I didn't do this podcast, I think everything would be different.
Yeah.
I think it would be different.
Much better.
I think it'd be
No,
better.
no. No, yeah, my life would be different for sure. For sure.
I think I'd be like, if he asked me what I do for fun, I'd be like, I don't have any fun. But I get to have fun once a week.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
It's important to have fun at least once a week.
And I get to talk about all my problems once a week to you
I know, I'm like your therapist,
Yeah.
but on a show.
on a show. Maybe not the best way for me to do that.
And I'm also not a good therapist.
Yeah, well.
I'm not that bad.
I
There's
don't-
some
I don't
therapists
pay
who do
you.
less than me.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true.
I'm not speaking from experience, but I've heard.
I am.
I've
I'm
heard.
speaking from experience. I've talked to therapists and I'm like, I could have gotten better advice from
A chair.
a friend or a chair. I could have looked you in the eyes and said, cuckoo.
What time is it right now?
It is, in fact,
1:11, 9 and 18.
15.
8:15.
8:15 on the... I'm sorry, it's 8:16.
Shit. That's so late. Basically 9 a.m.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Here's something.
You gonna tell me something right now?
No, I'm not.
Bounce to the beat, jumping on the pogo.
Bounce to the beat, jumping on a pizza.
Never.
Pogo.
What if I never make pizza again?
I would be surprised a little bit.
You know what's funny? I've been doing this podcast longer than I've been making pizza.
I guess you don't really make pizza at home, do you?
No.
So yeah, maybe never. That wouldn't be crazy. Here's the thing about making pizza at home is that I don't think I do it either. I did take some tortillas and then throw some shredded cheese in
I've
it,
been there.
and then put it in the toaster.
Yeah. In
'Cause
the
I'm
toaster?
hungry. Yeah,
You put it in the toaster?
put it in the toaster.
I put it in the microwave. You know cheesy roll up? You roll it up?
Yeah, I didn't roll it up.
Roll
I
it up.
folded it over, stuck it in the toaster.
Oh, well that makes... Yeah, that's what you would do.
Yeah,
I could have done that.
good.
I didn't
Can't
think
now.
about it because I can't now. I'm too late.
late.
It's too late.
Too
I'm going
late,
to be an
bitch.
electrician.
Yeah. So we had a shit ton of food left over from Tia's graduation party.
Yeah.
Finally threw away the last of it because
The last of it, part 2.
we we ate almost all of it. We really did. We froze all of the chicken so that we could eat everything else, and then we thawed the chicken last week and started eating it, and then we didn't finish it, and then we went away, and then when we got back, we were like, is this still good? And then I looked it up and it was like, you shouldn't eat chicken that's been in your fridge longer than 4 days. And I'm like, well, we already went past that a lot.
We ate
didn't
it
we?
for like about 4 weeks.
Yeah, so I'll probably throw that away. So we did. But now we've got these. We got like wings and drumsticks from this thing that Tia went to for her work. Mm-hmm. Pretty fucking good.
The good drumsticks?
Yeah, man.
Where are they from?
I don't know. I think they might have just had it catered from some random place. I don't know.
Bojangles?
Angles. They're not fried. They're like
They're grilled.
they're like they've got like a dry rub kind of thing going
Oh,
on.
I like a
Pretty
fucking
good.
rub.
Pretty
I
fucking
like
good.
when you rub it.
Man, it's crazy how much random food Tia ends up coming home with from work functions. And
How many work functions are there for
all
social
the time
workers?
there's stuff all the time, and she's part of different organizations. Like there's her job, but she's also doing this grant thing, and she's also doing another thing, so she's like constantly being
She's
invited
doing
to this
things.
stuff. Yeah
She's
yeah.
a
Oh, yeah.
business woman.
And so like we don't buy groceries much anymore.
That's nice.
It's great, and it sucks because it's like we don't have milk, but we don't have any reason to go get milk, so we
'Cause
never go get milk. And then it's like, but I want cereal this one morning.
Yeah.
But it's like the rest of the milk's just gonna go away, gonna get thrown away because what else we gonna put it on? What, you want me to have another bowl of cereal?
Ideally, you would just have, you would have more than one.
I
of
have
them.
breakfast like once a month.
Emma
Like,
does that.
Like it's not great, maybe, but that's what I do.
There was one time there was a box of Fruity Pebbles that was sitting in our pantry.
Yeah.
For like ever. Because I think she made like one bowl of Fruity Pebbles, and then I snacked on the rest until it got down to the bag.
That
bag.
checks out.
Down to the bag.
Down inside that bag.
Down inside of my bag.
Tia had me try Trick cereal because I'd never had it before.
You hadn't had Trick cereal
Never had
before.
Trick cereal. Yeah.
I'm gonna speak under the
And
mic.
here's what I'll tell you about Trick cereal. It's for kids.
It's for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gee,
I liked it. It was good, but
yeah, but you're like,
but the thing that they say on the box is true.
yeah, it's
So
for kids.
silly rabbit, stupid.
But it's
stupid
It's
fucking
tasty.
rabbit
Hey man, it's tasty.
tricks inside a kid.
I bet, you know what? I bet it tasted. I bet you. Yeah.
I actually really like overly sweet things. Like some people, when they get to be adults, they'll try something too sweet and they'll be like, "Mm-mm." But I don't have that.
But the flavor is a little weird. You didn't think the flavor was a little
I
weird?
mean,
with
it's
Trix?
not a normal flavor, I guess, but
It's
I
very
didn't mind it.
specific.
I liked it.
I think I didn't know if I liked it because of nostalgia. Like
Maybe.
I had it somewhat recently, and I was like, "Fuck!" I remember how good this shit was.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because
See,
of that feeling.
I have a really indiscriminate palate, I feel like.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Stefani.
Most of the shit that I have that I eat, I like all right. You can't tell, but I cleaned up in here like a tiny bit.
I want to
I
tell.
literally just moved shit out of one corner.
I want to be able to tell.
Yeah.
What corner? This
the
one.
the one over here. There was
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of shit in front of this door, and I moved all the shit in front of this door except for those boxes.
Was it here? When I was here last time?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
You'll never know. And here's the funny thing about that is that podcasts are not visual unless you film them.
What are you talking about? I don't think we should.
Nobody
do
back home. Oh man, nobody back home knows.
that. Nobody's back home.
Dude, do you ever just think about how Jesus fucking Christ, that hurt my ears.
What?
Why did I do that?
No.
Yeah, that's a good point. You little slappy boy. You slap. You slappy little boy.
Oh my god. This is the part in the podcast where we got a sponsor. This is brought to you by JasonVorhees.deadpeople.com.
Jason.
Get a rug. Buy rugs. We sell rugs.
We sell them 12 of them.
Play me some music, Tim. I need some music for my ad. Buy a rug at JasonVorhees.deadpeople.com where we buy your rugs, sell your rugs, get more rugs for your dollar bottom buck of a dollar down at the downtown. And brought to you by the soundtrack of Jason the 13th.
Down.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead and
Chef.
buy our rugs.
Can we tell this goddamn skeleton next to me to turn his head around and pull up his pants?
Mr. Skeleton, you can't just be undressing on the set. You can't just take your clothes off.
Do you think I'll ever be naked on the set?
I hope not.
I was laughing really hard at what you were saying when you asked me when I wanted to record the podcast. I laughed really hard in the car.
Yeah.
I should read.
You got
through
me pretty good too, so
because I showed it to Tim.
Tim thought it was funny.
I showed it to Emma what you said, what I was laughing about so hard, and she went, She just looked at me. She was like, "Why are you laughing?"
Yeah.
So why are you laughing
I feel
so
like that's a
hard
normal
at that?
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I showed her the rest of our messages, and she
Yeah.
was like, "I need you to convince me that you don't go over there and have sex with Tim." after reading what we said, I was like, you can't just mention sexual things with your friends. And she was like, not like that.
Fuck yeah.
No, not to that extent. So Tim texted me.
I feel like that's what proves that we're not.
Yeah.
Is that it was too far to.
Tim texted me yesterday. He said, "When do you think we can fuck the shit out of the podcast?" And I laughed really hard in a car. And I said, "I can do tomorrow or Thursday if you'd like to have sex with our podcast."
Oh shit.
Tim responds, "Tomorrow sounds like a good day to have a slam sesh either our podcast." Sounds like a good day to have a slam sesh either our podcast.
Probably didn't mean to say that.
No, you didn't?
I don't know.
I thought you did.
I bet I did.
Sometimes you don't even
I don't remember.
when I read it, I was like, he just meant to say something out of.
Yeah.
He meant to say that.
Say something out of it.
I responded to that with, "What time can I fuck you in the podcast?"
I forgot about that one.
And then Tim responds, "It might be good if we plowed it out at like 5:30. And I said, "My nipples lactated pure adrenaline when you said 5:30. And there wasn't a response after that for like, I think 7 minutes. And then I said, "Actually, wait, no. Could we do 7 instead? Emma's making dinner then. Sex joke." And you said, "Yeah, probably going to do it 7 then. How about it? Horny shit." And then I said, "Dick size, that sounds good to me then." And then we continued it today. I said, right before I came in to record, I said, "Having sex with the on my way." And Tim said, 69 minutes until you arrive. And then when I got here, did you read what I said when I got here?
No. Wait, maybe.
I said,
No.
"My age, sex, and location is here." And my age is here. How old are you here?
Oh shit.
That's how really old people respond to how old they are. Still here.
Right here.
Not leaving.
Didn't go. Didn't die in the night.
Haven't seen Tony because he's been dead for 25 years.
Yeah, where'd Tony go? He's in the ground.
Tony in the Ground.
Tony in the ground.
This is brought to you by Tony in the Ground.
Tony in the ground.
Tony in the Ground is a company where it's brought to you by our friend Tony, who's in the ground.
Yeah, he chills down there. He hangs out. He doesn't breathe.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony in the ground.
Tony in the ground.
Tony in the ground. Tony in the ground. Tony in the ground. All you gotta do. Yes, you probably gotta dig.
Oh shit, Tim! You know what they told me about electricity?
You shouldn't dig if you don't call them and find out where your wires are.
What?
You gotta dial 211 or some shit.
Apparently,
611.
when I first start out, Tim, I'm gonna have to dig.
Wow, digging
I'm gonna have to dig.
outside.
I'm gonna dig outside. Yeah, dig.
not in people's houses.
No, thank God.
You're gonna dig outside.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
dig
digging
outside.
for?
I don't know.
Treasure. all the people, all the initial hires, they're like, go out and look for the treasure.
We put it in there. You're gonna have to go find it.
Go find the treasure.
If you do that, you might be learning electric.
Yeah, you could be electric.
Learning electric.
If you're digging, you could be electric.
Do you think the electric company had the show had an apprenticeship program
Maybe. Yeah.
to be one of those dancing kids?
Hey you! Hey you! The electric company. The shit about that.
Do you know that I could buy a house like sooner rather than later though?
No, I didn't know that.
Do you know that? I talked to my dad. He was like, you know, you could, if you wanted to, like if you were to do that and decide you wanted to do that, that's not crazy to buy a house right now.
Yeah.
Because you'd be having a job that you would be making
Yeah.
money in and would be, you know, you can.
Man, that's weird to think about.
In it,
Yeah.
I went, what? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I went, oh, wait, I don't know. I went, goo. I went,
Yeah. Funny thing about jobs is what I might say right now if I had a.
There we go. I talked about 30 different things. Digging holes. They're going to make me dig holes in the beginning. I'm going to have to dig a lot of holes.
What for? What's you don't know?
No, I don't know anything about it. I have no.
They were just like, bear in mind that you're going to be digging.
It's a lot of digging for newbies.
Interesting.
Because
Interesting.
you got to.
Yeah.
Well, you got to find treasure.
So are you working on like houses that are under construction, or you're working on houses that exist?
More larger production, like under construction.
Okay. But
I think larger scale than
like not houses,
Houses,
like business buildings, like office parks and
offices
shit.
or hotels or
Okay.
just new.
Interesting.
Anytime
Okay.
you see a new bigger project, it's not a house. You're like apartment complexes
Yeah.
or something like that.
There's electric in that.
There's electric there. You don't have it?
I don't have it pulled up.
We're getting a phone call. No, I don't want to. I don't want to answer the phones. Thank you. That's what I'd rather have. Let me tell you, man. Made him an offer. He thought he wasn't. He didn't say no to it. I told him I made him an offer, man. I got cotton balls in my mouth because I made him an offer. And I offered him to do my dentistry work, and I would have my teeth taken out, and I'd get to wear cotton balls in my mouth, and then I'd be on a hit 1970s movie called The Godfather. My name's Marlon Brando. I don't know if you guys know that. My name is Marlon Brando, and I am The Godfather. I made him an offer that he really didn't even want to. He had to go home and talk to his wife about it. I made him an offer that puzzled him in the moment, and then he thought about it longer even afterwards. I'm gonna make Scarface. I'm gonna direct that movie. I thought it was done poorly, even though I think it came out after me. I'm gonna do that, and I think I'm gonna do it better because I'm Marlon Brando. I am the Godfather. Look at all the cotton balls in my mouth. I made him an offer that he was so perplexed by that he kind of said his answer right on the spot, but he didn't know if that was the right answer, and so he went home to talk to himself about it. And I think he's gonna tell me about it in the morning. He said he'd sleep on it. I could have even been I could have contended for that boxing title. I'm wearing a rose on my left in my house. I can't get these cotton balls out of my mouth. They're stuck here. They really won't come out, guys. I'm Marlon Brando, famous movie actor Marlon Brando, not Anthony Hopkins. I'm Marlon Brando, not Elton John. That's a musician. And now I'm going to be nominated for an Oscar for Godfather, even though I'm pretty sure I already got one. I made him an offer that sent him into a deep, dark, chocolatey depression. Chocolatey, filled with chocolate. I I can't even speak right now because I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying. I'm Marlon Brando from The Godfather. I'll shoot your kids. Make him sleep. I'll make him go sleep on top of a bunch of fish.
Holy shit, man. Oh, that's crazy.
Thank you for so much for joining the podcast.
You know, I really like it when everybody comes and listens to our show. So
everyone came in?
Yeah, when you come and listen to our show, you're right here right now. And thank you for coming.
Thank you. No, wait.
Okay.
No, I was good.
Boo, 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 boo.